Question 1 of this exercise says, solve the following pairs of equations by reducing them to a pair of linear equations. So we have these 8 parts given to us, and in each of these parts the given equations are not linear the way they have been written. So we have to first do some manipulation of the equations so that the equations become two variable linear equations, and then we have to solve them. Okay, so let's start with the first part. So in the first part, the pair of equations is 1 by 2x plus 1 by 3y is equal to 2, and 1 by 3x plus 1 by 2y is equal to 13 by 6. Now, because the variables occur in the denominator, these equations are not linear equations. But if we do the substitutions, 1 by x equal to u and 1 by y equal to v, then what happens is these equations change to, so 1 by 2x becomes u by 2, then 1 by 3y becomes v by 3, and this is equal to 2, and then the second equation becomes 1 by 3x or u by 3, and 1 by 2y or v by 2, and this is equal to 13 by 6. Now this pair of equations is a pair of linear equations in u and v, in the new variables u and v. So let's solve this pair, find out the values of u and v, and from there we can find out the values of x and y. So let's use elimination to solve this pair of equations. So this is, let's call this equation 1 and let's call this equation 2. So we have u by 2 and we have u by 3 in the second equation. So let's multiply the first equation by 2. What does this give us? It gives us u plus 2v by 3 is equal to 4. And now let's multiply the second equation by 3, and this will give us u plus 3v by 2 is equal to 13 by 2. And now let's call this equation 3 and let's call this equation 4, and if we subtract the two equations, the u terms will cancel out because their coefficients are the same. So let's do that. So we do by 4 minus 3. So what does this give us? So the u terms cancel out, and we have on the LHS we have 3v by 2 minus 2v by 3, and on the RHS we have 13 by 2 minus 4. So this is an equation in v alone. So let's solve it and find the value of v. So 3v by 2 minus 2v by 3 will be equal to 6, denominator 6 and numerator 9 minus 4v is equal to 13 minus 8 by 2. So I've just taken LCMs and combined the terms. So this gives us 5v by 6 is equal to 5 by 2, and from here we get v equal to 5 by 2 into 6 by 5, and this is equal to 3. So v is equal to 3, and now let's substitute this value of v into any of these original equations. So let's substitute this into equation 1. So we will get u by 2 plus v by 3 or 3 by 3 or 1 is equal to 2, and from here we get u by 2 equal to 1 or u equal to 2. So u is equal to 2 and v is equal to 3, but our original pair of equations is in the variables x and y. So we have to find x and y from u and v. So x is equal to 1 by u, and hence x is equal to half, and y is equal to 1 by v, and hence y is equal to 1 by 3. So the answer to this first part is that x is equal to half and y is equal to 1 by 3. In the second part, the pair of equations are 2 by root x plus 3 by root y is equal to 2, and 4 by root x minus 9 by root y is equal to minus 1. So clearly these are not linear equations in x and y, and hence we need to do some substitution to convert them into linear equations. So what we can do is we can substitute 1 by root x as a new variable u, and 1 by root y as a new variable v. And what will that do? That will convert the first equation into 2 by root x or 2u plus 3 by root y or 3v is equal to 2, and then 4 by root x or 4u plus minus 9 by root y, so that's minus 9v is equal to minus 1. And now this is a pair of linear equations in u and v. So let's call this first equation equation 1 and the second equation as equation 2, and let's solve this pair of equations using elimination. So we have the coefficient of u as 2 in the first equation and 4 in the second equation. So let's multiply the first equation by 2. So we do 2 times equation 1, and that gives us 4u plus 6v is equal to 4. And the second equation, we let it remain as it is, so that's 4u minus 9v is equal to minus 1. And now we subtract the two equations because that will eliminate the u terms. So let's call this equation 3 and this equation is equation 2. So let's do 3 minus 2. So when we do 3 minus 2, what will happen? The 4u terms will cancel out. On the LHS we will have 6v minus 9v, and on the RHS we will have 4 minus 1. So this gives us 6v plus 9v or 15v, and on the RHS we have 4 minus 1 or 4 plus 1 or 5. And from here we get v is equal to 5 by 15 or 1 by 3. And now that we have the value of v, which is 1 by 3, let's substitute this into any of the original equations and find the value of u. So let's substitute this into equation 1. So we get 2u plus 3v or 3 into 1 by 3 or 1 is equal to 2, and from here we get 2u equal to 1 or u is equal to half. So u is equal to half and v is equal to 1 by 3, but we need to find the values of x and y because the original pair of equations was given to us in the variables x and y. So we have 1 by root x is equal to u, which is equal to half, and from here we can say that root x is equal to 2, and this means that x is equal to 4 just by squaring this relation. And similarly we have 1 by root y equal to v, which is equal to 1 by 3, and this means that root y is equal to 3, and hence y is equal to 3 square or 9. So our final answer, the values of x and y that satisfy this pair of equations, is x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 9.
For more information on how QMath can help you excel at math, explore QMath Leap, a live online classroom program run by highly experienced and committed teachers.